They also did some things that I'm wondering if it requires a new world. Because, like, stuff getting tables. So I don't know if... I mean, I you know what I could do? I could go grab the hot potato save and adventure around that for a little bit. Could do that. That could be fun. What do you think? You guys want to go adventure around in the hot potato save? And try trading with people? Yeah, so there's a new patch, right? You know what? Screw it. I'll turn the YouTube stream. We'll let the YouTube folks in. Once they're on, we can just figure that out. It's because, like, I'm torn. I don't know if I should generate a new world. If I should... I'm not quite in a spot where I'm comfortable retiring Fire Orb, because Fire Orb... Okay, so I think DF Hack is doing the fucky thing again. Because of how long this is taking to load. Maybe I should disable DF Hack. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna blame DF Hack for that, because almost always when the game takes forever to load, it's usually DF Hack's fault. So I'm just gonna go swap DF Hack to a different version. Let's say, I don't know. Let's take it out of the compatibility versions. No, because DF Hack literally just pulled an update, fuck rock. But the I'm mostly just shutting off DF Hack to see if it loads faster. Let's just try continuing a game again. If something ridiculous happened to towns after the table change? Yeah, well, I'm just seeing if I get that long black screen. Yeah, no, they're pretty good about it right now, Lord Walnut. Yeah, so I'm getting way faster load times with DF Hack not running, so I'm just gonna not run DF Hack today. We're just gonna do it that way. But, Twitch chat, you can say hi YouTube if you want. And also, YouTube chat and Twitch chat. If you want to help out the YouTube chat, the best way to do that is by leaving a like on the stream. Because it does make the number go up. And also, go leave a like and comment on that Cryptmaster video that I chucked up this morning, which I hope people watch.
Celia Luena just subscribed.
Celia Luena. I don't know if the lady said your name right, but if she did, thank you very much for that tier 1 subscription. Appreciate you. And also over on YouTube, Stroytov immediately renewed their membership on the YubTubs for a 4th month of this. So thank you for doing that. And, you know, supporting the YouTube. And Dilkin, hello. Hope my day's good so far. I've had half a cup of coffee, so I'm halfway to medium capacity. Wait. I have had half a cup of coffee and my pills, so I'm halfway to full capacity. Yes. Chat, can I get a couple beers over here on Twitch? So, there was a new patch this morning. Ladies and gentle boys and gentle nerds. I don't know where I'm going with this. Friends and everybody alike. There was a new patch this morning. So we're on beta 14 now. If you haven't looked at the patch notes, well, there's patch notes. I'll make a video on it tonight. The main thing that was added is bartering. But there's some additional patch notes which I think are really interesting, which is they added barter and trade and demand in the conversation menu. What's interesting about this is looking at that, I wonder if, I'm assuming that also includes trading in stores, and I'm assuming that that also includes staying in taverns. I could be wrong. She did the best that she could. Well, there you go. You're watching a lot on YouTube. Well, thank you. I do like the YouTube stuff. But this over here is just a kind of interesting statement, because I don't know if that also includes shops. If it does, then awesome. We have shops. And then, whoopsies. Otherwise, it's just bartering with randoms, which is also fine. Because shops are only really in human towns and cities. But then this is the interesting thing, which is, like, when the game generates furniture, everything has, like, production behind the scenes. Like, every location has production. And when items are produced, they're then distributed to the different towns in World Gen. So this is just, they get tables. now. So if they didn't produce tables for whatever reason, or didn't have the chance to produce tables for whatever reason, there will just be tables there now. You can also tell enemies to drop their items as well. Yeah, you can like make intimidation skill check demands with your intimidation skill during combat. Dwarf Fortress doesn't cheat nearly enough, and it's kind of charming. It is kind of charming until you realize that there's a town that's been there for 50 years and they still don't have tables. You know, like they've been there. This town's 150 years old, and all of their bags are on the ground, and they don't have like bins or anything. Are there no shops in dwarven towns? Dwarven fortresses have trading depots, which is their equivalent. Whereas human towns and cities have like basically markets, like above ground markets. Dwarven fortresses don't have markets, right? And also dwarves don't have towns, they have helixes. Helixes can sometimes have like drinking mounds, which is just like a pile of dirt that has a little tavern hollowed out inside of it. And those pile of dirts with the tavern inside of it, I need to turn the sound down a little bit. Those piles of dirt have like booze you can purchase. And YouTube chat's goal of becoming a crabman food merchant are one step closer. I wonder if crabmen have like better pinch abilities. Because like when you're wrestling, pinching is like one of the options. I wonder. But because they're partially hydraulic, similar to like how spiders work, they probably would just like, you know, dribble all of their murder bits out. Anyway, then there's this, which is they're no longer unaware of their own name. I wonder if that means I can no longer ask questions about me. Like when you're asking about somebody, I wonder if that means you can no longer ask about me. Like, because if you learn your own name, you can like ask about you. It's weird. And then adventurers should no longer be sprinting and walking forever when you retire them into a fort. And fixes some Linux crash. I don't even. And then makes liquids and powders not spill out of containers on unretired. That is like quietly huge. No, I've never successfully, well, maybe, I don't know. I've never successfully pinched someone's head off. I have, however, pinched somebody's neck off and they didn't die. I also learned a very long time ago that things don't feel pain in their sleep, so you can pinch things' ears off and their noses off, and you can bite their noses off without them waking up. Have I played an Elephant Man? Yes, and I've never managed to pinch somebody's head off. Because you need higher points in wrestling, and I never really do super high points in wrestling. With every pinch? Sure, no, I'm aware that the scorpions do. I just don't, I don't know if crabmen do, but anyway. I do. You know, there's a patch. It's nothing major. So, now the big question is, do I generate a new world? Maybe we just make like a pocket world for putzing around until you guys can confirm whether or not the tables thing is updated. So let's just make a world. Let's just go something smaller. Maybe not pocket. Maybe chat smaller. What size we want to go with? First bits of the day. Thank you.
Lanix 7 cheered. X100.
Tab that opened up in. Chat saying small. All right, we'll just go small, 250 years, and just say go. But you know, just for messing about purposes, you know? Just for messing about purposes. Sometimes you just gotta mess about. We get. She what you get.
K_Nord cheered. X100.
Thanks for the second bits of the day, Kaynord. Appreciate you. $2. Mobile bits menu is weird. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. How big is a small world? Oh. Well, we've ended up with 3. Okay, we can do better than that. give me a better world game. Come on. I need one that's not like 3 completely inaccessible islands. This world better generate a town. Yeah, also, that's why I'm going for 250 years. All right, I may have to go into advanced world gen, lads. This will be my final attempt. Why is Garnerite a nice, unique, light green and ASCII, but boring periwinkle and tiles? I don't know. Why are you asking the guy who hasn't worked on the game? I don't have a direct answer for that. Okay, this is doable. This is doable. Human hamlet, human hamlet, human hamlet, human hamlet, human hamlet. Human town, there we go. We got towns. Several towns. Goblin pits. A lot of untamed wilds around the elves. Kidding. Got a mirthful mountain. Goblins on both ends of hell. It's good. We can roll with this. Roads. More towns. More elves. More goblins. Destroyed goblins. Yeah. Not a direct question, just pondering. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Joppa finally feels like a proper place. I think I will play CUD once it hits 1.0. That is the next time I will stream CUD. Because it's close enough to that point at this point that I'm just like, yeah. At this point, my brain is too occupied with Tavern Master and, or not Tavern Master, Crypt Master and the Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode. Okay, so we got a bunch of destroyed dwarven locations up here. Like dabbling spears. Well, that's why they fell. They're only dabbling. They should have committed to the spears. We got Cobalt flew. I guess it flew away. We got Worker Grates, which is also gone. Fire Menace, which is some dark pits. That's a good name. Smile Faint is the name of a tower. We've got Tangled Granite, which is also the name of a tower. What else do we have? Gotta have stuff. Things. The destroyed Dwarven Hillocks of Rush Paddled. We're trying to paddle towards 2112 and it just didn't work. So we got a bunch of human towns up here, actually. Where were they? Human. I saw them. A bunch of monasteries. Okay, no, these are all hamlets, but there is one town there. One town there. That's a big town. The ones with the little 3 houses. There's some smaller towns down here and some bigger towns up here. All right, we can work with this. To adventure! Cryptmaster's fantastic. It's the only, well, no, actually, it's not the only game I've ever saved by peeing. I'm pretty sure that Dead Rising, actually. I have this weird memory of like peeing in a toilet and saving in Dead Rising. Like toilets were save points in Dead Rising, right? I'm not making this up. This isn't a fever dream. No More Heroes? Okay. I don't think I've ever played a No More Heroes. But, you know. Okay, so YouTube chat is confirming that in Dead Rising you do in fact pee to save the game. So, you know. We'll just stick with normal diff. What do we have here for our defaults? Got Dwarf Elf, Gerblin, Great Horned Owlman. Okay. Human. Yeah, logically. Kangaroo Man, Rat Man, Soldier of Old... Chat, I'm very happy that soldiers do not fight for OLED TVs, like in the real world. Because imagine, like, trying to get into Walmart on Black Friday and just having a literal army for the soldiers of OLED. Just fighting on behalf of OLED. I don't think that, like, Ellie... what are some other, like, TV formats? I'm just completely blanking on TV tech. Otherwise, I would just sit here and make TV jokes. There's a wolf man, not to be confused with a werewolf. And, of course, you know your usual suspects. I say we just start as a dwarf. Micro LEDs, CRT, soldiers of the CRT. Yeah, there you go. LCD, that's the... I just, like, completely blanked on all of the screen types, you know? All of the screen types. But let's be a dwarf. The Common Union. You know, we could just be a dwarf in this human city. Could just do that. The Whip of Fishers. Crafts of Jade. You know what? Let's start in a dwarven location and then work our way into the human location. Because I also want to know if helixes have tables. So, what is our options is Helm's Crimson's a pretty good name. Sludge Hate? All right. Well, I realize that this is a taken over Goblin Pit, but like that is a really good name. Although I don't hate Sludge, I actually really like Sludge. Sludge is good. Sludge is good fun. Sludge is loud. You had a fever dream that there was a Finnish car building game where you save by going to the toilet. You mean that you've played My Summer Car? You say Finnish car building game, and I go, I assume that's My Summer Car that you're referring to. Let's go with this spot. Let's be... Oh, I don't know. Let's just be a ranger. How come no dwarves ever have beliefs in adventure mode? Rovod Oil Tack. No, it's Oil Attack. Sorry. Tell me you're from Texas without telling me you're from Texas. Let's go with something that isn't Oil Attack because that is like way too real life. How about Oil Heart? How about Iron Heart? There you go. That sounds more dwarfy. So our Lady Dwarf Rovod Ironheart is apparently set currently as a mason. I thought I clicked on a different thing. Maybe it's because I changed your name. Is a ranger from Burial Ringed, a dwarven helix, and you've never strayed far from home and doesn't believe in a god. Okay. By spiking his drink, like, just in the last 20 minutes? Fuckruck? I have a question. Is this a new world that you're playing in, or an old world? And if it's an old world, do it have table? I'm pretty sure you save in I know you save in My Summer Car by showering. I'm pretty sure peeing is part of that. I know that you pee a lot in My Summer Car. That game has like a pee meter that fills up. Your old world has no towns. Well, that's cheating. It's a pocket world. Okay. Does it have locations with tables? It's like more than just towns that should have tables. It's like every location. Anything that has houses and structures. What, Elfie Bean? Yeah, you also drink Monster energy drinks. Actually, didn't they patch that out for like the director's cut or something? The Monster energy drink thing in Death Stranding. I seem to recall like there being like a mild controversy over that. Yeah, it's not in the director's cut, right? Yes. Has anyone here played Beaverman and can they eat trees? No, and I don't know. The sponsorship ended. Gosh, that was some of the worst, best like ad placement I've ever seen in a video game. Best ad placement I've ever seen in a video game was when I played the original Trackmania, the free-to-play version, and there was billboards advertising 7-Eleven hot dogs while I was flying around tracks at a bajillion miles an hour. Because, like, you literally had to, like, park and pull over and look to actually see the ads because you were going so fast most of the time. In Death Stranding, you turn flowing water into Monster energy. I do recall that, yes. You would, like, fill up... I watched a lot of streams of that thing. And yes. I'm pretty sure you could just like pee into like your water canister and then like shake it and then you get Monster Energy drink. I just recall watching excessive profanity, like realizing that he could pee on the enemy monsters in Death Stranding and it had the same effect as the grenades. That's, you know. Still gonna pretend to judge? I never played the video game. Elfie, tell me with a straight face that you wouldn't do exactly the same thing. Yeah, which is why, for better or for worse, I will never forget various iterations of Postal Penultimate. Okay. That's why it's pretend judgment. All right, then. See, now we're all back on the same side. I don't know why I'm just like drawing a blank at this. Let's say, just give me a couple points of strength. Well, actually, let's say linguistic ability. And, willpower? I should take a bunch of like speech related skills. So is our goal today to make somebody die of alcohol poisoning? Sure, we'll take endurance. Linguistic. Also, apparently you get competent animal training from being a ranger. Conversationalist, pacifier, counselor, flatterer. I've never taken any skills in flattering. Maybe that's why people don't ever like my flattery. Let's say negotiator, persuader. I'll bet you throwing would make me better at trading, right? It would give me some bonuses to possible delivery for items I sell. Record keeper, student, organizer, appraiser, maybe? I don't know how many of these I'll actually need, but... Throwing out some banger good deals. Exactly! You're picking up what I'm putting down because I threw it. Where's Intimidator? I know it's in here. I always feel like I should just take a point in reading, just so that I can actually read. I'm also realizing that there's no music again, because it's still doing the thing. Which actually explains a lot, because in the... There's Intimidator. In the... What's it called? The Future of the Fortress, Tarn says that currently in adventure mode, music just plays at random with no logic behind it. Which kind of makes a lot of sense based on how infrequently I hear music. I'm going to take some points in climbing and swimming because those are a pain in the ass to train. And I've already got Novice Dodger. Take an Adequate Dodger. And I'm going to take a point in fighting, and that's it. All we can do. That's all, folks. Reading is overrated. Reading books is useful. What are you talking about? She is short. Her large iris, narrow cobalt eyes are incredibly close set. She has a scratchy voice. She has low cheekbones, and she has a narrow, round chin. Her somewhat broad nose is hooked. Also, Elfie, if you want to pin the patch notes in the YouTube chat, you could do that. Also, I'm gonna just go do a thing real quick. I'm just gonna write. New patch in beta branch. Just updating the title of the YouTube stream so that it's more accurate. Okay, she is short. She has thin irised, narrow cobalt eyes, which are incredibly close set. She has very low cheekbones. She's a round chin. Her broad nose is hooked. Her eyebrows are quite long. Her hair is quite dense, and her short hair is neatly combed. Her nose bridge is slightly convex. Her hair is brown, and her skin is dark brown. A short, sturdy creature fond of drink and industry. Well, we've got a need to stay occupied, a need to acquire object. Well, that's useful. A need to admire art. Sure, we can't craft still. And a need to be with family. Well, that's sad. Through her respects the development of skills, she dreams of raising a family. Let's change my goal if possible. Well, I guess raising a family of eternal sadness. You learn more about the world through reading? I would say that reading is quite useful. Here's the thing. Yes, they learn skills by doing so. However, there are some skills that you can't do unless you have the skill already. Reading is one of them. So you can't learn to read by just staring at words. You have to have at least 1 point in reading to be able to ever learn to read. And there are a few skills like that in adventure mode, where you literally cannot learn a specific thing unless you already have points in it. And like, there's some things that can be trained but are really awkward. Like you can train climbing, right? What other skills? That's the one that really stands out in my brain. And I'm not an adventure mode expert, so go consult the wiki. But I do also know that when it comes to things like reading, you can park an adventurer in a town that has a library, and if they read one book, then done, right? Scholar or the book? Secrets of Life and Death, probably. Super weird to remember literacy is a skill that you have to learn. I mean, like, you got to remember as well, right? Dwarves, when you start playing in adventure mode, they start at, like, age, like, late 30s usually. So they've already been alive for a while, so if they've never learned to read, then you'd have to go look at the planned features list, Knord. You'd have to go look at the planned features list. Because same response I gave Ranger Rick a second ago. I kind of just want to bring a bunch of coins. Just buy stuff. Let's say, okay, so I have a copper warhammer. Let's not bring a copper warhammer. Let's just bring an axe. Let's say iron, bronze battle axe. Bronzy battle axe-y. We'll do that. And I'll take a leather cap. Let's say a yak leather cap. There we go. Let's also bring a leather cloak, maybe. No, let's bring leather armor. How about that? Let's go with some yak leather armor because I butchered a yak once, and let's go with, let's say, copper greaves. We've got some decent-ish. And then let's go boot. Let's say leather high boots. Let's do, can I get cheetah print, please? I really want cheetah print because they make me run faster. They don't, but in my mind, they make me run faster, and sometimes placebo is healthy. I got rid of a sock and not a shoe. I screwed up. That's fine. Now we have 2 socks again. What else? What else should I take? Let's take some. Let's take a buckler, I think. Let's say bronze buckler. And I don't need these trousers because I've got greaves. I think leggings can go under greaves. So I'm going to bring, I don't know, yak leather leggings. As I said, I killed a yak once. And maybe just coins. Yeah, actually, let's bring a quiver, because quivers are just useful to have. Quiver. Grizzly bear leather quiver. That sounds kind of badass. And I got 85 points left. Let's, with that extra 85, is there anything fun that I can afford with 85 points? I guess I could bring a dog. Let's just bring a war pupper. A war pupper. Chat, if you want to name the dog, you can. That's it for that. We'll spend the rest on making my stuff slightly higher qualities. You know, I could just bring an iron axe. Let's just do that. Iron battle axe. Dog meat. What game is that from? Scruff McGruff. Cornelius. Is it Fallout? Okay. Dog. Well, I can't call it Pupperfield, but I can call it Dogfield. So let's. What would you say, sir? Why don't we call it? Although I think it's a lady dog. I was gonna say like David Pupperfield, maybe. Dog. Dogfield. Davi? Lord? I don't know if my dog's a lord. Barky. Woofin? Woofin. It's a lady dog, chat. Everybody's like, sir, him, lord, good boy. It's like, but it's a lady dog. I clicked the lady dog button. I'm pretty sure. How about we go... Lady Puppington. Let's call her Lady. Lady Dogfield. Yeah, see, Lady War Dog. Anyway, to adventure! Why am I outdoors? Finally, you've got your equipment together, such as it is. Now it is time for action and adventure. In the rush of excitement, you've forgotten where you were going to go. A foolhardily soul might try to rescue that child that has been kidnapped. Perhaps some of your friends have ideas. Are we outside? No. Why is there snow indoors? Hold on. Just gonna do the save thing. What? Why is there... Why is there snow indoors? It's very cold. It must be. Oh, now it's doing the thing where there's two songs playing. I really hope they fix this bug. Actually, I should just restart the whole game. That's what I should do. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, never mind. They fixed it. Sweet. Main menu music stopped. Although now it's probably gonna play a second song, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's playing a different second song. Okay, I'm just going to restart the game. So that I don't feel like I'm going insane. And also have two copies of the game running at the same time. I do have to say, okay, it's doing the quit to exit crash thing still. So kind of thing that I want to say that I think is probably one of the quietly best changes that they made with this patch to the beta is that I think it's now in the experimental build and in the... Okay, I don't actually think that's going to do anything. Well, maybe it will, because it'll stop the main menu music now. Anyway, the best change that they've made to the beta is that it's now in the beta branch and the experimental branch. So the important question that I have, can I trade with my dog? Great listener. It's great to have a friend like you. Let's trade. I guess dog doesn't have much to trade. Okay, well, let's not trade then. You know, it's very cold in here. Because there's snow indoors. It's also nighttime. there clouds? Is that the... Oh, okay. Well, let's see what's around. Oh, I see. I am in an abandoned hillocks. Apparently there is a populated drinking mound, though. All right, well, they're very tableless here. A scholar. Prophet. A monk. Random dwarf. 2 peasants. Let's speak with you, dwarf. Going to greet the listener. And they say, hello, it's good to see you. Life is, in a word, day. Hopefully your friends can dissuade you from this foolishness. Maybe by tables they meant snow. Well, I mean, there is snow everywhere. The pet the dog ability is in the, like, what's it called? The abilities screen, which is this thing. Which isn't in the game yet. Okay, well, I need to, let's see if you might be interested in... Spear Dwarf says, really? Come closer. Okay, so if I stand next to you. Trade items. Should probably try a shopkeeper, so you don't have anything to trade. But, this screen now works. So that's cool. Is it just you or our conversation's pretty useless right now? If you go into Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode with that kind of take, you're going to think that literally everything in Adventure Mode is useless. Because Adventure Mode is very player goal driven, right? So if you're just going into it expecting everything to automatically have a use and something that you can, like, tangibly interact with more than on a surface level, you're going to have a really hard time trying to figure out how to play it. Well, let me tell you this. In Adventure Mode, you can go interrogate a queen, change her personal tendencies, and stop her from attacking a different civ, right? Like, that's what you can do in the conversation screen. It's actually an extraordinarily deep system, but will you immediately see the outcome of your interactions with that person? No. No. No, this is my stuff. This is the dude I'm trading with. So he's a spear dwarf with a spear, yes. I'm an axe dwarf with an axe. I'm a lady. I am not this guy. This is the guy that we're trading with. So this is the guy that we're trading with stuff, which is why he's got better gear than me. And this is my stuff. But... all right, well, let's see what else I can do with you. Ask about the listener's profession. They say they're a soldier. Okay. Sounds like they've never done anything else. Who runs this place? The Unbridled Blockade runs Burial Ring. I don't know anything else about them. Yet you're a soldier for them. Got it. I'm not going to ask about the group's forces. They're a little annoyed with me, so I'm going to try and calm them. And that didn't seem to do much. They're still impatient with me. I'm going to ask about troubles. Let's see, we've got beasts. All right, what beasts? I'm going to ask about the beasts. They say, a ferocious wild animal has been sent on us by nature. The creature is incense squirted. The windy trail. Saltwater crocodile. This vile fiend has killed 13 on its lust for murder. Okay. Well, it's in Crew Echoes the Stirred Handles, from what I can tell. So, B. Crew Echoes the Stirred Handles is far to the east. I receive a detailed description. Okay. And, I'm going to ask how the listener is feeling. They say it's snowing on me. That makes me grouchy. What do you think of, like, just going to my YouTube channel and looking up Songs of Six? I'm watching all of the videos that I've made of Songs of Six. Mashy. All right. Continued conversation. Let's see. I think... Say goodbye to this person. And we're gonna go on an adventure. As you do. Philosophically, I wish people would stop asking me about a game I'm not currently playing. That's your philosophical answer. Who runs Bartertown? Who runs Marketplace? Amazon, probably. You're a goblin and humans for some reason find you very funny and nice to talk with. Do you have high conversation skills? Did you start off with high linguistic ability? Goblins are, like, naturally inclined to have terrible linguistic ability. But, I don't know. Maybe you just have some very low standard of jokes humans that you're around. All right, let's go for a walk. I am going to mute the game music and put on the playlist. Because it is not playing enough. She is not playing enough. All right, let's see. What's the new patch add? The new patch adds unretiring no longer destroys liquids, which is kind of huge. And it fixes some bugs, and it fixes some crashes, and it added the trading and barter screens. The music intervals for Fort mode, yeah. Not for adventure mode, because none of that stuff's in adventure mode yet. Tarn talked about it in the Future of the Fortress this past week. It just plays songs at random intervals because the music, like, stuff's not in them. Not it yet. It's a beta. Of course it's sad and depressing and awful, and you shouldn't play it because it's a beta. I'm really tired of seeing all of the sad responses to, like, the way the beta is. It's gotten so old. It's like, it's a beta. What do you expect? Stop asking for more. Alligator, Spiral Turmoil, the Flowery is rumored to be in the light holes. I could probably kill an alligator. There's a lot of alligators in, like, alligators and saltwater crocodiles around. Anyway, all the towns are here. Let's go. You guys want to go kill an alligator, or should we just run to town? Because I could probably go kill some alligators. They're right here. It's kind of like that, yeah. Kill Gator, go to town. Well, I'm gonna, I think, go kill Gator, and the reason I'm gonna go kill Gator is because it might actually have items. What's up, Dirchland? They've certainly fixed line of sight. Which is probably gonna annoy that one person who was complaining about the line of sight to begin with. Okay, hold on. Probably east? Let's see. One that's directly west of me, too. Although, I might be running to the... Yeah, okay, I'm running to the other one. Okay, so we need to go to the one that's west. Well, these are local menaces, right? This is like, what was the name of that bear that kept breaking into bakeries? Southwest. This is like Hank the Tank situation, you know? This is a local menace that's scaring children, eating the local pastries, and like just terrorizing people. Okay, this is more than just hunting for sport. East, northeast. South. Ah, there's a cave. See if there's a crocodile in here. Gifting corpses is a bit weird. Sometimes you just gotta give the body of a dead uncle to the guy who's related to him. Can I wait in here? Can't wait in here. The hard part about killing animals is you can't generally tell if you've actually killed them, I find. Because you just have to kind of wait and hope that you get woken up by that animal. Just wait for 4 hours. See if it's come back. Hungry and thirsty. Well, now I've missed. There it is. Let's make a campfire. You're not making camp. Oh, I see. My hands are full. Nope, can't make a campfire in there. Gotta go over here and make a campfire. There you go. And let's interact with capital I. Hold on. Eat the water skin. And drink some water. And eat some wombat meat. Although I will say, carrying a corpse around doesn't seem exactly optimal. Sleep for a few hours, regain consciousness. Let's see. Now nighttime. Is there a crocodile in here? Nope. I wonder. Yes, I'm seeing my own tracks. Go back down to my campfire and we'll keep sleeping. Maybe the alligator died a long time ago. You know, it's funny. That might be true. Yeah, let's make another campfire. Drink some more water. It's like, as important as the trading screen is, ironically, it might actually make survival harder. The reason for that is you're now going to need like trade goods to be able to like steal food more effectively, depending on how much they've changed it. Unless they've just added this screen back in and not actually put guards in. All right, well, I'm going to say I don't think there's alligators here. Unless I run into it just outside. There's a slim osprey, which I can strike. Just over here beating up animals, don't mind me. Gotta practice somehow. Does your hero get unhappy thoughts when drinking water instead of alcohol? No. This is adventure mode, not fortress mode. So in dwarves do need to drink alcohol, but they're not alcoholics. In fortress mode, they only drink alcohol like once every 3 weeks. In adventure mode, like, yeah, eventually dwarves will need to drink some alcohol. They're gonna need to go get some booze, but the vast majority of the time you're drinking water. If you drink like more than 4 glasses of alcohol, you might give yourself alcohol poisoning and die 3 days later of lung failure. So you need to keep that in mind. Okay. Little bit of training done. Apparently we're very satisfied upon improving tracking. All right, well. Let's go this way. See the sun moving. There's less clouds here, so line of sight will be better. Don't actually have that far to go. There are some camps in between us, too. There's a tower just south of me. Basically, Fortress mode forgoes a lot of the things that dwarves would have to do to not die. For the sake of depth. A soldier of OLED. He's mad about the fact that I'm not using an OLED monitor. Well, that's interesting. We were close enough. I'm hungry, drowsy, and thirsty. That's not a good sign. I was kind of pushing the distance, but... Soldier of OLED grabs lady by the third front toe from behind with the upper arm. And I'm going to start a conversation with the thing. I'm going to demand that it yield. I gather that didn't work. The dog is... lady bit them in the right wing. And I say it must yield. And the soldier of OLED grabs my dog and clearly doesn't yield. Let's actually just take a look at you. What are you wielding, if anything? Okay, so you're naked. It's literally just like a dabbling wrestler who's now bleeding. As for what they are, it's a three-eyed humanoid with wings of stretched skin, charcoal skin that is sleek and smooth. This night creature was first created by a human necromancer in the year 214. After experiments on a goblin toad devilquake. I can't tell if that's a joke or not, Radbug. Like, genuinely. Also, chat room, I'm curious. How many people are listening to the stream right now? Chat's very quiet today. But I got a round of beers. Let's try and strike you. Do I have any opportune hits? Nope. Well, dodge is out of the way. I'm gonna wait for it to walk to me. I'm gonna wait a turn. It misses my dog twice. You're here, but you're also eating a salad? Ooh, hopefully it's a good salad. It's regaining balance. I can get a attack of opportunity on the head if I slap it with my battle axe. Okay. Bonk. And I missed. Not very good with this axe, am I? Your work lurking. How dare! It's recovering from attacking me. Still can't get a good hit in. Could try and grab it, but I kind of don't want to. I don't feel like getting bit or anything. I think we'll just go for the relatively easy strike. Missed again. Meanwhile, my dog's just biting him, so at least my dog's doing something of use. I could hit him in the leg. Upper leg, fairly decent attack. Yeah, nothing of opportunity, so we'll go for the leg. Let's just go for a... Let's go for a heavy hack. Or a quick hack, rather. Nope. Still missed. Regaining a balance after recovering. It's also charging north. It's charging towards my dog. And a bump attack, I think. That wasn't north. You lied to me. It dodged. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Well, bump attack again. I keep missing. Don't feel like attacking my dog. That seems mean. It's charging east. Go for a lower body hit that's very square. I can hit it in the upper body with an attack of opportunity if I do a simple strike. Let's move that up to a fast hit. Oh, that seems like it hit it. You literally can't, Fish Face Terror. You can aim for the lower body, but that's the closest you can get. Your hands are busy segmenting weight and bearing computed tomography scans of foot and ankle. Yeah, that sounds way more important than listening to my stream, so carry on. You're also excited for Cryptmaster. Well, that's not until a little later, right? Also, when it comes to questions like, I'm just skimming YouTube chat and also Twitch chat. When people ask me about if this is still in beta, I'm just not going to answer that question. Just an FYI. Can you choke him? Maybe if I had some wrestling skill. I have no wrestling skill though, so why would I choke him? You have to grab them in the neck successfully, and then you need enough wrestling skill to also be able to choke. And I have some points in fighting, and that's it. Pretty sure it doesn't breathe. Do necromancer experiments not need to breathe? Because that's news to me, if that's the case. But yeah, no, the soldier of OLED is actually kind of funny. We saw that in character creation as an option. We're like, wow, we could be a soldier for OLED. I wonder how many soldiers of OLED are like attend CES every year. I'm just gonna bump attack. He doesn't have any armor on, so why am I lying down? Stand up. The dog's still biting him. Probably because I dodged badly. Covering from attacking me. Hit him in the hand. I could go for the center eye if I kick him. I'm gonna kick him in the eye. Okay, well, let's try and speed that up and do a fast kick in the eye. Kick the soldier of OLED in the center eye, bruising the front panel and just putting a permanent crack in the screen and knocking out about 15 pixels. But it also collapsed into a lump of gore. They do need to breathe? Okay, that's what I thought. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's like necromancer experiments aren't undead, but I was fully ready to be wrong. From behind? Yeah, no, from the back of the head so hard the front eye exploded. And also, you've seen nothing. It's telling me to yield. I'm going to change the subject. And instead, I'm going to express my emotions about the satisfaction of... I'm going to state my emotional thoughts. And then dodge him a bunch. I'm at my best under pressure, I say. Accuse him... you know, honestly, you're not wrong. I should, in fact, accuse him of being a night creature. I didn't get to finish what I was saying because I had to dodge. So I'm going to try that a second time. Accuse him of being night creature. Okay. Okay, so whosoever would blight the world, preying on the helpless, fear me! I call you a child of the night, and I will slay you where you stand. I love how dramatic these are. Tell a joke. I'm trying to kill this thing, and it's trying to kill me, and I don't want to hurt my dog. And you're just like, yeah, literally my dog is in midair. I hope it's because it's attacking it. So I think I'm gonna hit it once, then maybe I'll tell it a joke, okay? Can we wait until it's like bleeding out on the ground before I start telling it jokes? All right, let's just hack it with a battle axe. You hack the soldier of OLED in the right upper leg with your iron battle axe, fracturing the bone. Probably because they have a special tag that causes undead to not attack them. Well, it's because they're like on the same faction as them. I should have named my dog Sisters. Okay, it's regaining balance. I will continue a conversation with them. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Am I responding to my own accusation? That seems like a bug. You can pet them once the ability screen is back in, Zwollen. All right, well, that's definitely a bug. Anyway, my dog is doing more work on it than I am. Can I say anything else to it? Let's tell it a joke and see if I laugh at my own joke, which would be oddly dark. So the dingo's and the giant gray parrot, while my dog is just biting it to death. What else can I say? Oh, yeah, no, literally. I am... I am laughing at my own joke. This is... That is very macabre, actually. Lady is no longer stunned. Let's see if I can demand it yield. Okay. Well, I can't do that from this menu. To end the conversation, start a new one. I say goodbye. And then I can respond to the goodbye. I'm gonna demand it yields? Well, I didn't even say anything, so that's a good sign. Oh, I'm talking to my dog. No, don't talk to the dog. Yield. Why? Wait. So I'm talking with myself. Maybe it's just really dumb and can't speak. That or it's bleeding to death. Both of these things are possible. Why can't I talk? That's bizarre. Now I'm yielding. Maybe it's because the enemy is unconscious. I don't know. You're probably right. Anyway, I killed it. I hacked the soldier of OLED in the neck with my iron battle axe, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Bye, neck. All right, let's go collect a neck and see how much I can sell a neck for. I'm also going to get some snow. And I'm going to put the snow into my water skin. I'm going to make a campfire. I'm going to eat some wombat meat. I'm going to, whoops, nope, not hit that button. I'm going to hit this button, pop this menu up, and I'm going to heat the mule, leather water skin, and drink my water. And then I'm going to take a napsies. Let's just say for 6 hours. 7 hours. I don't know if they're immortal. I don't think you can wash yourself. Also, why would I wash myself? I want to brag about the piles of death. Can you wash yourself? It seems like a waste of water. Although water is infinite, so. Let's just put this stuff away. It's weird. Initially, I could right-click on the campfire to heat this, but now it's not letting me do that. Anyway, let's get some more snow. Put the snow into my... What? Okay, well, I'm gonna put the neck into my quiver. Don't worry about it. Right hand. Maybe it's because I'm too close to the campfire? Yep. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, now that I've done that, let's go over here. Yeah, it's odd. Actually, I don't need to eat this, or heat this, but I might as well since I'm here. I've had enough water. All right, there we go. So we've slept. Now go back to moving. Human settlement down here. There's also a bunch of camps. So there's either some wars going on or something. There's the bigger towns. Yeah, there's definitely combat going on. All of these locations, these towers, these are trenches. The goblins are actively at war with these humans. See if this town has markets. Well, it certainly has a lot of shops. Oh, look at that! That's a good sign. What's this a statue of? It's a fine pewter statue of Burlockums. The item has an image of Burlockums the human in fine pewter. Burlockums is making a plaintive gesture. So the two things we need to check. Okay, well, it's an empty shop. The two things we need to check. We need to see if I can steal stuff, and we also need to see if shop stuff actually works. I will be back in a second, chat. I'm just gonna go check something. You know, as I'm sitting back down, how about save? That's not a bad idea. As I sit back down, I realize I fucked up. And that is, I didn't refill my coffee. So I'm gonna, there's an ad that's gonna run in 3 minutes. So I'm going to run that ad, reload the game. Once it's reloading, I'm gonna go top off my coffee. Nope, certainly not that one. This one. Rovod! Okay, be right back. It's got another 500 milliliter mug of coffee just now? Hell yeah. Chat, do you put anything in your coffee? I like mine black. I'm a plain Jane like that. I'm not expecting stealing stuff to actually cost me anything. But let's just poke into a couple different houses and see how they look. Actually, let's see if they have a actual market in this town. That's what I should really see. There is a tavern, the Pepper of Cooks. I need to see if I can stay in the tavern. Woven clothing shop, food imports. Ooh, let's see if I can find that food import. Don't drink coffee, never have. That's a cheating answer. If you were to drink coffee, what would you put in it? Huh. This is the food shop. Is this the snack bar, sir? Lady stands up. Frail human the frail human merchant says, greetings, my name is Shetba Guildrocks. Dialed Rocks, actually, I think. I will reply to greeting and say, hello, I am Rovod Ironheart. I don't need your flattery, but I would like to trade. Trade or settle debts. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. It's like surprise bag acquiring. Well, fortunately, okay, so I can okay, I understand now. I can either buy the bags or I can buy the contents of the bags. The problem is I have absolutely no brokering skill or value related skill. Can I buy individual items, or is it just like it's a shit ton of dingo tribe? You're drinking black coffee right now. If you're drinking coffee like a treat, and want caffeine, you'll get a matcha. I agree. I prefer like a sweet tea option over like a sweet matcha, or like a sweet tea over a sweet coffee, if given the option. Do I have any coins? I guess not. It seems to be relatively comparable to weight. Problem is, I'm literally going to immediately be encumbered if I buy something. Selling your ice. Ice, baby. Yeah, I guess it should have been like the brokering skills I should have taken. Or like appraisal? I thought I took some points in appraisal. I guess I could be wrong. This screen does look nice though. How the hell do you have sperm whale spleen? Must have washed up on the shore. Damn, dude. Also, thank you to everybody who's tuning in on the YouTube side of things. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you are watching on YouTube. Increase that like number. Well, I need money, I guess. So, let's see if there's any punishment for theft. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if there's punishment for theft. There probably isn't. So I'm just going to take 5 of these. Sorry, I just need to. What did you say? I got into an argument and it makes me bitter. They're immediately saying that they got into an argument. Well, seems like I can just walk away with food. At least that still works. There's no punishment for crimes yet. Wink. Delicious. Can you take 5 and then settle debt? That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm gonna go like pull a bunch of branches off of trees and see if I can sell those. I know that like if it was springtime, I could like harvest stuff. There's snow on me. I could like harvest stuff. Ooh, I wonder if I could trade or sell ducks. Like if I claim a bunch of ducks, can I sell them ducks? I assume, or maybe I could gift an animal to settle the debt. Sorry, duck, you're now mine. Follow me, ducky. Let's go. I'm gonna go give you to this shopkeeper. Try to sell them the items. You know, you make a valid point. I should try that, shouldn't I? I should absolutely try and sell the item I just stole from them. All right. Okay, do I... Real human merchant, you're the one I was talking with. I'm gonna greet the listener. They say hello, dwarf. I'm going to gift a large pet or mount. Here, have pet duck. They say thank you. I will take excellent care of this majestic creature. You're very welcome. Well, that's good. Trader settle debts. So do I have a debt to you right now? I don't know how I would tell if I have a debt. But can I sell you the food that I just stole from you? Also, more importantly, can I sell you the Soldier of Oled's neck? Let's just see if... Should I give it to him as a gift? I mean, it's a majestic creature. Antronarch. What if it's not a crime? What, theft? Theft is absolutely a crime because it doesn't let you fast travel out of town. There's just no repercussions for it. The kind of tricky part about this is this food is in such large quantities, it'll over-encumber me immediately upon purchasing. That's like the main issue. Is I'll just be insta over encumbered. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I stole food from this guy. Okay, like that's fine. I'm just gonna go over here. See what they have for sale. Oh, you got clothing. I could just start collecting large hemp or leather loincloths. Get a pack animal. I have to find one. Clothing shop. These aren't even traders. These are just random. Oh, so actually, can I pillage your stuff? Gonna just yoink one of these hoods. I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna take all their stuff. I'm just gonna take like 3 yam plants. Don't mind me. All right. Excellent. It's not stealing because it's not a shop. No, absolutely. There's no such thing as stealing from individuals. What are you, monks? Yes, they're monks. I have no idea. Someone over there, because none of this stuff worked before. I've never played a version of the game where the trading menu worked, basically. Okay, these are people's houses, I think. Oh, let's go to the bone carver shop and buy some rings. I do know that there's supply and demand. As for how it works, God knows. Wow, it's just full of children, I think. No, okay. We're all bone carvers. Let's speak with you. I'm going to greet the listener. They say, hi, I'm Osep Board Cottons. Okay, Osep. Trade. Please come closer and ask again. Okay, so this person has dingo bone figurines. I'm going to sell you this neck and... one coin. And in response, I will buy a statue of a Python man. Or not statue, a figurine of a Python man. Perhaps throw in some more goods and make an offer. My offer no good enough. Okay, fine. I'll throw you 2 more coins. Yeah? Perhaps make some more... Okay, fine. I'll throw in 4 total coins. Nope. Okay. I'll throw in the long yam plants I just stole. Nope. Okay. I will say I'm running out of stuff. I'm not selling you my buckler. Oh, right, yeah, I grabbed this large rat leather dress. Did I not grab a large horse leather hood? Yeah, that. There you go. Okay. So, here's hoping I learn some basic appraisal skills at some point. Yeah, see, I'm suddenly an adequate appraiser. Do I know the value of my own items now? So now this stuff falls onto the ground and is now, like, their items that they can sell. Exchange barter. I still don't know the value of my items. So you can buy and sell personal items. And also buy and sell stuff from town. I wonder if it's because the door's shut. Anyway, I'm going to go see if I can sell this figurine for food now and get this food legitimately. I've started my business by... actually, hold on. Let's just double check to make sure it's in my hand. Yes, it is. Dingo bone figurine of a Python man. I guess I will put it in my quiver. That's a weird place to put it. And I will put the food into my backpack. Just a little bit of theft, you know? Okay, so let's start a conversation with you. Great listener. And trade and barter. Okay, so you can ask for how many you would like, which is good. Let's say, I don't know. Let's just, do you have any normal meat instead of internal organs? Can I even type in this? Sure I can. Seems like I can't. Well, that's not good. There's a search function that doesn't work. Great. Okay, well, found a bug. Unless I'm, like, typing in a different menu. Nope. Don't seem to be able to type. Well, that's suboptimal. A lot of dingo kidneys you got here, dude. Whole lot of dingo kidneys. Okay, well, let's... I don't know. Let's buy some... Let's buy some orca eye. Some five orca eye. And I will... Oh, okay, maybe more than 5. Let's say 5 orca eye and let's say a sea otter lung. Buy 10 of that. And let's see if I can sell his figurine for that. Good? Yep. How about the stuff I stole from you previously? And also that figurine. There you go. Okay. I now have legitimate salvage. It's great. I just cleaned my money, is what I did. Sweet. So now we have food. I'm gonna go back into the conversation and ask if I can stay a while. Permission to stay for a day. And they direct me to the tavern, and I shall leave in disgust, or I'll have to pay for the tavern, I think. Let's see if taverns work. The Pepper of Cooks. Aren't, like, it's blue whales that have, like, or no, it's giant squids that have the largest eyeballs in the ocean, I know that. Giant squids' eyeballs are, like, the size of an exercise ball, which is kind of absurd, if you think about it. Also, Elfie, if you want to do something awesome, you could take the patch notes and pin them in the YouTube chat. All right, let's see. I need to find this tavern. Pepper of Cooks. I think there's 2 taverns, actually. I'm just gonna go north of this one. Wait, what? Can I not move that way? Okay, that's weird. Go south from up here. It should be just south of me. There's a bunch of dogs. This should be the tavern right here. This room. Oh, look at that. Busy spot. Is there a tavern keeper? It's monster slayers. It's a human criminal. Checks out. Human bard, axeman. The criminals. There's a warlord. Oh, wow. There's like, this is just straight up a gang right here. Tavern keeper. Hello. It's a dwarf. Go figure. Silver tables. Lovely. Start a conversation with the tavern keeper. Save the game streamer. Okay. There you go, Norse Tea Maiden. I'll bet you the texture on Orca Eyeball would be weird, but yeah, it's probably not a small amount of food. Good news, everybody. I'm allowed to upload the full version of Sisters of War mashup to my YouTube channel, so I'll chuck that up tomorrow. For the people who wanted that the full version of Fogg's mashup from the like animated shorts that Fogg made, I have Dabu's permission now to upload it. So thumbs up. You saw an artifact? Wait, what? Where? What? Where? Where? What? You saw art, in fact? Did they fix sound in this version? No. Oh, is there like an artifact item around here or something? Like a fancy barrel or something? Or is somebody wielding an artifact? Cage. Oh, you're right. I'll bet you that's worth a pretty coin. Anyway, let's speak with the tavern keeper. I'm gonna greet the listener. They say, oh, hello, I'm Endok Bolted Aged. There we go. This is the Pepper of Cooks. What can I do for you? Praise caches. Ask for permission to rest. Sorry, permission is not mine to give. Can I trade, sell, or barter with you? You haven't ordered anything? Would you like something? Can I order something from you? Order, service, or room to buy. There we go. We have many drinks to choose from. Yay, this works! You receive a list. We rent rooms for 20 a night. Order a sewer brew. I can order a turnip wine. I can order a blueberry wine. I can rent a room for 20 bucks. Pepper of Cooks is a pretty good name. I think we should order a blueberry wine and sleep on the front steps. 20 of what? Unused napkins. 20 value of items. It's a barter system, right? I'll be back with your drink in a moment. Just would like to see this whole thing happen. Tavern Keeper's like, I don't really get attached to people. Okay, so Tavern Keeper is moving. Let's follow him, maybe? Did he, like, leave a... Because there's a mug there. Where my drink, mate? Great listener. Is this good for... sir? You're supposed to bring me a drink. Or do I just go get it? Try raiding a camp. You're not wrong. I should absolutely just go steal stuff. But I wanted a drink. Okay, fine. I will just go chug some blueberry wine then. Raspberry wine. It's probably blue, right? That's sewer brew. You want beer? Blueberry wine. And then I'm going to place the 39 units of blueberry wine in the barrel. At least that menu works now. Uh-oh, I'm dancing, I think. Frail human finished performing. I'm going to perform now because everybody's performing in here. I'm going to, what should I do, chat? Sermon, poem, music, story. Maybe serve the brew right in your mouth. Oh, I was still thirsty, though. So... You do make a good point. Poem? Chat says poem? Preach! I know my friend Pain. Clearly a 3 Days Grace fan right here. You begin reciting the poem, My Friend Pain. They say, I could be worse, I'm okay. It could be better, it's okay. You know, honestly, I must be a 3 Days Grace fan. Not only that, just like a 3 Days Grace cover band. Pain without love. Pain can't get enough. Pain. I like it rough. Because I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. I conclude my performance. Excellent. The Slim Elf has ordered one swamp whiskey. That Slim Elf has bad taste, Chad. So we do know that there is an artifact in here. I think that's our quest, that artifact. Let's now that we've legitimately purchased some food with stuff that we stole, there are some camps just this way. So let's go raid some camps. Spoken word slam poetry. Damn right. I'm probably tired. Actually. No, but I am hungry and thirsty. I'm probably just gonna go kill a bunch of innocent people accidentally, aren't I? All right. Well, let's rest for 8 hours. All day. Great. You need to be on the beta branch, or I think as of now the experimental branch. It's not in full release. However, you can play it. Well, at least there's no more snow. Let's do this. Dense needlegrass? Raspberry bushes. Well, there's no... So, I do have a vague memory of paying for, like, a night's stay in a tavern with leaves. I can't remember if they were edible leaves or not. Interact. Oh, well, it melted. That's interesting. Eat the... Let's eat the lung. And I need to place my... Okay, I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's nothing in my inventory. Wow, that's what are those, capybaras? I found skinny capybaras, chat. They're all running away from me in fear. This one isn't. Okay, well, that's a challenge then. I shall strike the capybara. Okay, I missed. No, come back! I shall catch thee, large rodent, as I consume wombat meat and then run. Why my dog stay back there? Dog! Or maybe dog already chased them in a different direction. Well, I will wait for an hour. Dog's back. Okay, cool. Welcome back, dog. I will drink some more water. And let's jump up to the overworld and go attack this thing. Be nice to the capybara. It's easy combat training. You're telling me to go murder people for money and then get mad when I try and beat up a large rodent. Chat, your morals are messed up, not mine. Skinny Human Spearman says, help save me. They are west. Skinny Human Spearman says, help save me. Skinny Human Spearman says, help save me. From... Okay, well, there's a human swordsman here. He does have an iron longsword. I'm lumping you in with chat, which is where you happen to be currently, Vaka. So, I hate to break that to you, but I am just walking up and murdering somebody in cold blood for no reason. Like, maybe should I ask their name first, or should I just kill them? She does have some coins. Parlay. Just beat them up a little bit. Knowing the name only makes it harder, but then I can brag about it later. Hello, Dwarf. I am Asnan Circle Dress. Praise agriculture. Oh, they worship agriculture. Okay. Ask about the listener's profession. I am a soldier of the chieftain Zugot Friendly Stir. Friendly Stir. Friendly Stir. Friendly Stir. I'm going to... ask a favor, place request, or make demand. Issue order. I'm going to demand an item. I'm going to demand that they give me their 16 silver coins. All 16 of them. I'm going to make this demand. Over my dead body! Well, now they're, like, no longer talking with me. So I will start another conversation. This time I will bypass the greeting. And, gonna issue an order. Demand an item. I'm going to demand 2 gold coins. And they say over my dead body a second time. Okay, then. Well, I will actually check. Have I trained any skills? Probably train some social skills for that. Dabbling speak. It's probably pacifier. The one that I'm kind of impressed that I gained super quickly is adequate appraiser, but unless I started with that one, I don't remember, which is possible. Let's go for the third toe on their left foot with a pummel. They jumped away. They slashed me with their iron longsword, but the attack was deflected by my copper greaves. Thank Armok, I brought copper greaves. These are not cents, okay? This is 1970s money, okay? And those are dollars. They're talking, and they're recovering from attacking me with an iron longsword. I do have some pretty good attacks of opportunities. One on the leg. Ooh, one on the throat. I can punch you in the throat. Let's go for it. I strike at them, but the shot was blocked. They say I cannot just stand by. This might require an answer. They're charging south towards me. What can I do to your toe? I can kick them in the toe. Dang, 20 bucks. Pretty much, yeah, right? Let's just go for the upper body and hack them. I missed. They charged with me, collided with me, and punched me in the left hand, which actually bruised me through the cap. So I'm stunned and bleeding now. I'm gonna dodge southeast. Stand up. Still bleeding, still stunned. Great. I've been struck down. This is what I get for trying to go get some money. Yeah, rip to the zoomy dwarfs. I mean, it's fine. It should have been patched. Human swordsman stabs you in the neck with an iron longsword and the severed part sails off in an arc. Good luck to my dog. Serves me right. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I mean, I did like run over here, rob some people, sell some stuff, and then get stabbed in the throat. So, you know, none of this was my fault. How to pin? Here, I'll see if I can pin. Maybe only I can pin, I don't know. You click on the message and click pin, but it's pinned. That's rough. I mean, I had it coming. I was not a good person. Finish game. Rest in peace. Need some banditry lessons. I told them to give me their stuff first. That's banditry, right? Let the dog fight? I mean, yeah, huh? To be fair, I need to attack things in order for the dog to fight. So, start a new game. Also, I can't wait for that one person in the YouTube comments section on that VOD to be like, man, you're bad at this. I'll be, yeah, who isn't? All right, so, another dwarf? What do you think, chat?